had discussed opening something of our own, and then ended up moving here because we wanted to open a farm-to-table restaurant.
We wanted to be entrepreneurs. We were, we knew we were at that point where she has a degree in hospitality, hotel, restaurant management, and I've been cooking my whole life. So we were like, all right, at this point we have enough experience, we have the background, we have, the willingness to work ridiculous hours.
There were no farm-to-table restaurants even anywhere in the area, and we're surrounded by farmland, so I don't know why it took us to open so long or why it took anybody to open so long. And then my dad's a farmer, and he already had all these farming friends, so we had connections right off the bat, how we could get produce and herbs. There's only 5 entrees on the menu, so very small, usually about 4 appetizers, a daily soup, a couple salads, and a few desserts.
We try to change it with the seasons, but at the same time we're, looking at, okay, well this season here is gonna be a little longer than, the summer season. It depends on the weather, depends on what kind of spring we had as far as when we can get plants in the ground. So we're trying to change it, about every month, or make tweaks to what we call the sets. So the protein or whatever the dish is, and then everything that goes around it would be what we call a set. So we're changing our sets frequently, but we still stick to that: pork, fish, chicken, vegetarian, steak. Then what we can do is do specials after that. So if we have a local bison that we want to run as a entree special for the weekend, or we have local rabbit or duck from Maple Leaf Farms, or whatever it is, we can go through these other proteins, or we can go through these other veggies for whatever season we're in, and then do it as a featured item. But what that allows us to do is really focus on what we're doing. So we're not spreading ourselves too thin, trying to do too much. We can really put all our energy when we get here at 11 a.m. We open at 4. We have a solid amount of time to be working on those 5 dishes, and then also be playing around with specials.
From the farm to your plate or to your fork, so all local food. It's about a 60-mile radius from our restaurant is considered local.
More like 10 miles in the summertime, on a lot of the stuff we get. We try to hit organic, local, and then people that have high standards as far as what they're growing, whether it's animals or vegetables. We don't want to ever do stuff that shouldn't be served at that time, so we're never going to be rolling out asparagus in December, and we're not going to be doing sweet corn in April or March. Those are things that they have a season. That's when we get them, and that's when it goes on the menu. But it shines too that it's almost cheating. It's to put something that fresh out. You don't have to do a lot of preparation to it other than wash it. I'll go out and find raw ingredients, or the other chefs, and we'll, or a lot of people approach us, and then we say, okay, yeah, we love buying this stuff as close as we can, but we want to see it. We want to see where you're at, what you're doing, how you're doing it. That is the concept, to have these relationships with the people. Where we get our chicken from. I go out there and check out the farm, check out the animals, make sure it looks legit. It's the best chicken I've ever had. It's paramount for what we do.
This was pretty much the original or second dish that we had.
We get whole chickens in, we break them down, we take off the tenders for the kids, we take the airline breasts for the chicken entree and the leg quarter for the entree as well. And then the carcass we make in a chicken stock, which we reduce for the sauce. So we're pretty much using 100% of this chicken. A very simple dish. It's 2 cuts of chicken, it's rice, it's the stock reduced from the chicken itself, and then baby carrots and grilled green onions. It's salty, savory, there's sweetness from the carrots. It's a well-rounded chicken dish. And that's it.